Come on. Come on. Come on.
Welcome to the chat, everybody. Happy weekend. Happy Saturday. Just give me a second and let's listen to the beat for a minute. Just give me a second.
Come on.
Welcome. Come on. Welcome, Mr. J and San Miguel. This short term, let me put this on. How need y'all to knock on this door when y'all come in my house? Hey, Mr. J, we was riding that train, boy. We was riding that train. It felt good to ride the train, boy. I needed that. Hat off to T-Law, DJ T-Law. Thank you, girl. I need some popcorn popping in the background. What to do, everybody? How y'all weekend going? What you doing for the weekend? Hi, Tiffany. Happy weekend. Yes, it was lit. We was on our good behavior too. We was on our good behavior thanks to T-Live. You know, we have to represent. We couldn't come in acting no fool. She inviting us on the train like that. Yes, just give me a second, y'all. Work some hips for this Saturday. I'm gonna be the hip shaking. Put some leg emojis up there. Let me know that y'all having a shaky leg weekend. You're enjoying your weekend. Sorry, y'all gonna hear a popcorn bag, you know. I apologize for that. I have not been able to eat, so I'm just trying to force something down while I have a little taste to the little few eyeballs that's in the bushes. Just, come on in. Don't be afraid to come in. I am not the one that's gonna kick you out unless you just truly rude. I love to hear different opinions on things. Before we get started, though, Mr. J, I need you to time it because see, you know, um, we have a low attention span, and y'all know I get my content start going left to right, upper, under, and everything else once I go looking into the chat and engaging in the conversation with y'all. Y'all throw me all off because y'all already know that with my little crazy tail, y'all already know I freestyle, so I speak from the heart. And so I tend to forget what I'm saying when I'm looking at y'all little tails off in here. Y'all throw me all off. Then I be looking like a fool. I don't know who's on live. I'm not on live to take nobody's shine. I ain't about that. Never have, never will be. But last night, first of all, let me tell you. I know a lot of people don't give a hoot nanny, but let me tell y'all something, Mr. J. I had the most tore down day yesterday. You know why? Because I reopened an incision in the inside of me. So they couldn't go back in the way they went. They had to go through a canal. And you talking about a hollering system, okay? And they had to use silver nitrogen or something like that, to close it. I'm like, damn, the medical people is amazing. I'm like, you know what? Thank God for giving, you know, people the kind of knowledge to go in and know how to do things to sew your ass back up without putting a needle and thread up in your tail. Technology is a mug. Things what they doing now in the medical field is amazing compared to back then, you guys. So I'm just in trouble for not listening. I'm hard-headed as hell. I'm still trying to figure out how I reopen the inside of my incision. Yeah, Mr. Jacob Sugar was like, "Are you okay? Is everything okay?" Like, cause Um, I was like, I'm in there for hours just crying like a baby. So he kept like, is everything all right? Like, hell, I couldn't even see when I got home. My eyes were so red. They had a counselor to come in there and talk to me. you know, I was like, I just told him, I said, I'm home by myself, so I have to do like everything, a lot of stuff by myself. So they want to try to get somebody to come out and assist me, so I can heal correctly. So they added another 3 weeks on top of the 8 weeks that they already gave me. And I'm like, dang, like I'm trying to plan my daddy's birthday party. Come on, why y'all doing me this way? But welcome to the chat. I just want to tell you that I am kind of kind of high a little bit, y'all. Kind of high. So forgive me because they told me to keep them meds in my system so I won't feel no pain, and I am gonna keep them meds in my damn throat, okay? Because I can't deal with it. They took me through the ringers, Mr. J. But shout out to T La, DJ T La, you guys. I'm telling you, it's like um I didn't come on YouTube because I just wanted a woosah. And I'm just like, this is a breath of fresh air. Like we went on there and everybody was in the chat, just had their little dance emojis. Everybody had a great time. And they have something. What is it called, Mr. J? I call it the train, but the DJs get together and they share each other's following. So a DJ will host it, and so they will pass it on. Like they'll DJ for a certain amount of time, and then it'll jump from them to the other DJ, and it'll take you into the other DJ's house. And it was great. It was like different types of music. Um, I was sitting there, looking and just like, trying, yeah, raid train. I'm riding that damn train. I was like, Tila, can I be fast tonight? She saying that, and I said, I guess that mean no. So, we went in, respecting her because she was hosting it. And when I said Miss DJ T-La did a good job, baby, she was scratching and everything. And I tried to hang in there. I get quiet every now and then because I'm dozing off. But it was really, really nice. And that's what I like. I was like, this is what I like. Nobody's arguing about, oh, these are my followers. And they're like, y'all go ahead and follow this person. And every DJ had a unique way of playing their music. It was music being played I didn't know not a damn thing about, Mr. J, but I still hung in there and I was putting up my little emojis and stuff, my little dancing turtle, and I had a great time. um I want to send a shout out to Tila because thank you for adding art into your mix. We can't, as his supporters, we can't just go into these people things like, you better be playing some R. Kelly. The mix already together. They know what they want to play. But we had a great time. But shout out to Tila. She did a great job. She was one of the female in there that did her thing. She did her thing. And I don't know what failed my phone. My damn phone. I hope it's oh well. The support was there whenever I need peace. That's where I go. Twitch. I'm telling you, I felt so good. Some of the chat be going so fast, but I close my eyes, I listen to the music, then I jump up and put a little something in just so you let her know I'm still in here, girl. I'm still riding that train. And I rode the train, Mr. J, that night until my battery went down. I had to go get another charger when I went to the hospital because my charger wouldn't act right. And so we had a good time. Mr. J Trigger was up in the house. Who else? You Dig and Me was up in the house, and it was just really nice. I recommend y'all to go there so you can woosah. And that's what we've been doing the fruit the days that I have not. Hey, love, we talking about you, girl. And you know what, Mr. J, I'm kind of mad with. I'm like, how the hell you gonna give me a damn teaser and got me riding the damn train, and your ass decide to announce you going on a damn vacation because your arms tied and hands tied from scratching, remixing. Mm-hmm. I heard you wrong for that, T-Lie. Mm-hmm. You wrong for that. You see how she did me, Mr. J. I told Trigger, I said, this heifer got me riding this damn train out. And hell, one night we was up until what time? 2 o'clock in the morning, riding the damn train, and then she wants to come on there and talk about she taking a vacation because her arms young as hell. Hey, stand up to be counted. Happy weekend. T T-Lie is too young to be talking about her fingers and her arms. But I get you. I understand. I understand. Yes, baby. If music helps you here, I need a vacation. Nah, you can't take no vacation till I heal all the way. So I want you to know. Yeah, Trigger, I told Trigger. I just have her sit up here talking about she going on vacation, got me riding this train, then gonna dip out. I done found something to go in Wooside, and and she gonna get out all of a sudden. After I done got my little turtle to dance and stuff, you ain't innocent. You is not innocent. Look, I done finally got my turtle so I can dance with my turtle. And I'm all them other emojis where them people dancing in this all these different ways. I'm like, I want one of them too. I want one of those emojis. It was really fun. I had a great time. So it's on Twitch. DJ T-Law, you guys, is really, really, really good. She also have a, 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 a time where she have you to request, and they call it the whisper. I'm like, what the hell the whisper is so I can whisper in your damn ear? I don't know what a whisper is, so I'm all up on my phone. I'm like, she ain't even looking at her damn text message. I need to know what the damn whispers and stuff is so I can whisper. I love you too. I'm so proud of my daughter. Y'all, she did the thing. She showed them male DJs that she got it too. But I couldn't see my frog. You couldn't see your frog. What happened to your frog? I don't know what I need some more emojis. Cause when a certain song come on, I want to be able to. I think the girl had a emoji with the like the woman shadow whipping her hair and stuff. I said, hell, I want one of them too. I want a leg shake emoji. So we gotta try to figure out how I can make me a leg shake emoji. So when the train start rolling again, I can be on that train with my emoji. I'll be the guilty one. Yes, I did it. You the reason why she's going on vacation, Trigger. You the reason why she going on vacation. Yeah, the tea is deep. Listen, but I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't hating on none of them DJs, DJ T-Lie. But baby, you beat all them last that night. That's why the last one had to give you your props. The one from New York, he did pretty good. The other one, they were all right, but I just didn't know the music they were playing. But I was still on that train, me and my damn turtle dancing. I was dancing with my little turtle. You know how that turtle be going. What's it? Charlie Brown? The one that had a little dust all up on them, the little stinky one. That's how my turtle be moving like that damn stinky one on Charlie Brown. Shout out to Mr. J. He's so good in there, knowing he be wanting to get loose. I said, I got my white belt for your ass. I got my white belt. But we had a good time. Nobody want to need a vacation. Enjoy your time. Nah, she don't need no vacation until I get well. She better put some what you call that stuff on your muscles. What's that muscle rub? Put it on your arms and your fingers, and then come back for like do it for a week and then take your vacation. T-Lie. Do it for a week and then take your vacation. Don't bring me into nothing, then you run out. Hey, D Slay, how you doing? Happy Saturday. Yes, Ben Gay. Ben Gay. Better rub some Ben Gay on them arms. Tell your man to rub that Ben Gay out up on your arms, because I need me some more train riding. Hey, Big Red, how you doing, love? How you doing? But today's topic, if you see, because I just happened this morning, I was laying in bed trying to get up, and try to let my medicine wear out, because I was still drowsy. I check my emails, check my phone messages, and I push YouTube. What's new on YouTube? What kind of news we got? And one blogger, I think, notification came up, and I happened to push it. And so he invited, I think it was 3 females on the panel. And one, I don't know, I guess she feel like family told her something, so she feel a certain kind of way. And the other one came in, hard, and she wanted to, I came in to speak for the supporters of R. Kelly. The other female, she said she's gonna always support him, no matter what. And so they were talking about the guilt and the tapes and Roshana Landfair and stuff like that. I listened to the young man speak, and I didn't watch it all, because my attention span is not like it used to be. So I watched a little bit, and I think I ended on the part where the other blogger told the host they were going back and forth about the guilt. Okay, he was found guilty, right? Yeah, by the court, but he was found guilty, so he's guilty. That's what he said. So I started reminiscing. Okay, so we're going by the judicial system, right? We going by the system, right? So I thought about it. Turbo, no playlist, no iPhone. She got them 10 devices. Who got 100 devices? But I'm sorry, you guys. I am trying to put something in my stomach. I have not been able to have a full meal, so I just don't want to be weak. So I'm eating some popcorn. So y'all forgive me. If you hear a bag, you hear a little chewing, I apologize for that. But I have to put something in my stomach. I'm not going to take medicine on an empty stomach. So I apologize to you guys for that. And I really hope y'all weekend is going great. But I was reminiscing on with this young man, right? I remember the situation. I remember when someone called me and said something about this young man in a situation with a young woman in a hotel during the march in Chicago. So this person telling me, and I was going off. I said, who all know this? Who all have you told this to? Because somebody telling me something, I want to know who else know, because I don't need nobody saying that I spreaded a rumor like that. Well, I told TBD, she must have told. But I already knew the situation because somebody before her, and all I was calling about was details about New York. And they mentioned a little bit something about the situation with the young man and the young woman. But this woman, she was really upset with this young man. And it was more like they were trying to put a charge on him that he went in there and forced himself in this lady's room. And I'm like, what are you trying to say? Well, he went, he bogart his way in her room, and he like he needs to change clothes, and he never did go out, leave out her room, and she feel violated, and she's scared, and yada yada. I said, wait a damn minute. I was mad. We was we was on the phone just yelling, cause I'm like, mm. I said, I know where y'all trying to go with this, and I said it's a bunch of bullshit. I said, don't do that. Well, he run around here like he got all kinds of money. Well, damn it, he should have got his own hotel. I said, first of all, y'all don't know what them two discuss. She probably telling y'all something different. I just, because I'm not going to assume anything just because people mad. And I'm just like, what this is some crazy stuff. Y'all trying to put a charge, y'all trying to put a charge on this man, and we trying to fight for Robert Sylvester Kelly, and they saying that he did the same thing to women. Are y'all serious? Because y'all mad with somebody that y'all don't know? Y'all saying this man act stuck up? You know? And I'm like, this is crazy. And I just said this. I said, how old is this woman? I said, so she couldn't tell this man that, you can't stay in my room. You can't stay in my room. I said, why she had to ask somebody else and play the game like she never talked to this man, but for him to go up in her room, somebody talked to some damn body. She opened the door. I said she was wrong. She opened the door. I said, so 3 days. She had 3 damn days. I said, so you mean to tell me her grown ass didn't go downstairs and say, hey, I need me another room. Put his shit downstairs in front of the front desk. Tell the person that she claimed she talked to that gave her the okay and say he was cool, and tell him come get his stuff at the front desk and change your room. I said, so, and he came. Did he have a key to get in there, or did he have to knock on the door? So he knocked on the door. The same way I said about Harvey Weinstein. Why she let him in? And I told him this because he said Kelly was guilty. Listen to me. I'm going somewhere with this, Mr. J. Let me get there. Listen to me, okay? Listen. Right, it's all something coming with it. So I said, well, I'm just giving you the beginning. And then I'm finna finish it off. I said, wait a minute. I said, well, I said that girl probably saw somebody else and she was ready. She saw something better. I said this man here was bragging on his money, his finance, and the women was telling him, come, you can come. Right? I said she was probably one of them. But she probably thought he was gonna come in there and wine and dine her and pay for the room. But it didn't happen. It didn't happen. So now she sees somebody else she wanna hook up with. So she need him out her room. And I'm like, why she didn't tell him you got to move around? Your ass got to go. Now I let you bow, your ass gotta go. So I'm in behind the scenes mad as hell. I said, this shit can't go down like this. This shit is raw. I already knew where it was going. So I called the young man. I ain't going into detail or nothing like that. I said, hey, only thing I want you to do, young man, and he can tell y'all said it, lawyer up and keep all your text messages. That's what I need you to do. Lawyer up and keep your text messages. All hell breaks loose. So now, let me get to my point. So I'm speaking to this young man. I'm gonna speak to him. I apologize. My I ended up pushing refresh. Okay, so my thing is for the young man. When he was telling the panel that Robert is guilty because the law of the court says so. So, young man, now what if this went down and all the people that had something against you talk this young lady into saying that you violated her and she was scared? Well, foreshadow before it happened, but people wasn't paying attention. I already know. I know. I know. I was just in the background. You know, I don't get in the YouTube beef with these people. But I wasn't gonna sit back and watch this stuff happen And they already gonna be, first thing they're gonna be putting it off on the supporters of R. Kelly. No, we already got too much of this going on. But I didn't go into detail. But after that, all hell broke loose. And so I had to talk after everything broke loose and all that shit went down. I didn't even follow it. Somebody told me. I said, Lord have mercy. So I called him. And he said, I got all my text messages and stuff. He said, I got out. She explained everything. I said, oh, she explained everything. So, I don't know. Because he told me that she explained everything. She broke everything down and stuff like that. But people was trying to push that narrative. So to that young man, now what if someone, it happened, you got indicted, you go to court, you got 12 people that listening to her, listening to you. You ain't got no witnesses, but she got all the witnesses, and they lock you up. And they said, we're going to give you 30 years to life. Then the 12 people go in there and they sit down. Oh, you going to Cali? Take me with you, girl. Take me with you. Yep, I sure do. But, so it's time for deliberation. So they go in and they come with they come out with their deliberation, give it to the judge. We find you guilty on all charges. Kidnapping, the R word, intimidation, all of the above. Okay? And then they make it a federal because y'all was communicating on the cell phone. You was in your little state, she was in her little state. Find you guilty. Judge sentencing time. We're gonna give you 40 years. Now, for people that know you, people that ride with you, do you want them to throw their hands up and say, hey, the law said it? The law said it. So it is facts. It's facts. R. Kelly had text message too. That don't mean nothing. This out. See, now you see where I'm going with this. See where I'm going with this. Cancun. Okay. Everybody ain't never go to Cancun. Go on, take your little ass to Cancun. I'm gonna be hating on you, but have fun, baby, until you get back. They will get rid of the evidence when they want to prove a point. They gonna show all the evidence. So you got the prosecutors talking. You got somebody like Judge Ann on the prosecutor side and Women's First side, the Me Too side, and your counselor trying to bring stuff in, and the counselor gets denied. No, you can't bring this in. No, you can't bring that in. No, you can't get mom and pop to sit up here and say anything. So they get the text messages and they only show something that looks different than your full conversation to persuade a juror. How would you feel? So when you find guilty, are you gonna sit in that jailhouse and say I'm gonna have to sit these 45 years because these 12 people in the court system said that I'm guilty, that's what you're gonna have to do. Because you said it's truth, it's facts. When these jurors said that you did something, you did it. So you gotta sit your ass in there 40 years because a woman found somebody else. She wanted you out. You wasn't spending no money on her, and you got to go. And then you have your enemies working against you. So what if? So my nephew is fighting for his life because his ex-girlfriend called him to come over there to talk it over. She was mad at him because he left her for another woman. She told the police that he robbed her by gunpoint. 30 years to 99 years, they want to try to give my 32-year-old nephew. No kids, never been married. I believe ain't none of them gonna show up to testify. So yeah, I believe her because he's a, you know what I'm saying? It's surprising me to hear that young man said on his panel that Dunn had a lot of to do with him locked up. And yeah, to that on that point right there, I'm gonna let him know this because he did kept saying it is Don was part of the RICO. No, they tried to merge Don, and I kept telling everybody when everybody was worried. I assure you, and I'm gonna tell you something. TBD is talking facts right here, and it's in what I said back then, and everything showed up in court. Robert has not been connected with any of these people, Richard Arline, Michael Williams, none of them, because they couldn't prove it. I have the text messages. The only thing that they can see uh, when somebody come to Robert about something, he said, okay, get the information and send it to my attorney. He didn't say go do this and go do that, go reach out to the women, go threaten the women, go do this and go do that. Now, you gotta understand this. You have you went from a bomb threat, and the reason why now I remember a bomb threat because I remember when that one with that big nose from Me Too came in and said, "Oh my God, y'all wouldn't believe this." I'm gonna see if I can pull it up on my screen. I can't believe this. It was a bomb threat. Now, from a bomb threat to a gun threat. Which one y'all want to do? Which one? Make up your mind. Make up your mind. A gun threat or a bomb threat? I'm gonna pull it. I made sure I did a snapshot of that. So if we're going by that there, then it's gonna be a lot of people. They need to gonna put them other people that've been found not guilty released. I think this is it right here. Let me see if I can add it to the screen. Okay, you know they said it was a bomb threat, right? That's why I said some these people lying. Somebody made up something. They had to say a gun threat because they didn't even call the bomb squad to go in there and walk through. So in court, they said a gun threat. Robert wasn't tied to it. That was the prosecutors trying to use them indictments to try to get Robert found guilty. Robert is not merged in with those indictments. Once again, and the only reason Don's name came up in that courtroom is because they wanted to persuade the jurors. They played my video from my live. And the only part they were playing, and when he said naked pictures. When he showed the half chopped picture of Faith. Now I said it's always a beginning and end to a story. They didn't do that. They made lemons out of lemonade. They could have did the same thing to you with that woman. No form of fashion. And I think it's even on my video where they said no indication that R. Kelly had anything to do with this. On the news, no indication. Robert wasn't involved in no form of fashion. And the only reason why Don pleaded guilty with the other one because he felt like he didn't have a fair shot. He wasn't gonna have a fair trial because of how what they said to in the courtroom on that first one, his first trial. They said that they couldn't be fair. Anybody that deals with Robert is a slime ball, a monster, and they couldn't be. And there was 30 of those people, potential jurors. So 30 out of 80. So just imagine the ones that didn't say it out loud. The ones that want to say nigger, but can't say nigger out loud. Just think about it. You had 30 people to say nigger, but you had the other 50 that was sitting back that would say nigger at their kitchen table. And so he knew it wasn't gonna be a fair fight. He felt like everything was gonna be good because the evidence didn't show all this bull crap that they were saying. You had somebody to say this happened and that happened, no recordings, nothing like that. Because first they were saying that Don was in New York calling from a payphone. That's what they said at first. Then he was in Chicago. I know. I don't know why people keep bringing up Don when it ain't gone. Got nothing to do with R. Kelly's charges. Mr. Kelly's problem started way before a Don Russell facts. And people not understanding that. And I keep telling people, and I kept assuring you guys, I said, do not worry. I wasn't gonna put those text messages up because they were personal. I'm like, just please, I'm telling y'all, they cannot merge Don Russell and Robert in anything. I'm telling y'all, they did their part though, because they did it through the media. They did it through the media. And when I heard that about what the potential jurors, because Don went in there with assurance. Like now, if the man was what everybody said he was working with the government, he was gonna do this, he was gonna do that. Why he didn't get what Richard Arline got? Richard Arline didn't get a day in jail, and then he was able to go to Jamaica on a vacation. But Robert couldn't get out for shit. I'm looking right now as we speak at motherfuckers that killed somebody. This man is charged with armed capital murder, and he got a bond for $150,000. Okay, and I am sorry that you're angry because of what people did. And to me, because I respect everybody's opinion, but to me, I feel like it's just retaliation to the people that did stuff to hurt him, and because they love Robert and they're advocating for Robert, I'm gonna hurt them by speaking down on Robert. And okay, another question. Now, I remember the young man saying, I watched the tape, and that's him on the tape. Now, if you believe that was him on that tape, it should have been a problem from the beginning then. Something that happened decades ago, nobody was furious. Nobody wasn't furious until all the Me Too movements and the marches and the media, what they have telling story asses, started coming through, and then here come the let's get on the bandwagon, and everybody on the bandwagon, and this man didn't have a fair trial at all. So switch places with him. If the media comes out and they put it and talk against you and say that this young man did this to this young woman, and then people getting on the platform, this young woman, she getting on platform, she getting on the reel, she getting on CNN along with other supporters that was around at that hotel at that time, and start speaking and saying this and this what happened, and we was marching, and she was scared to make a move, and he was up under her and trying to keep her from leaving, and she wanted to get away from him, and she was scared to speak because she was scared you were going to do something to him. He was marching at the rally till you expose why. And I'm just saying, so I'm coming in because when I hear this, I'm like, no, you gotta remember, still to this day, you are a citizen, and you want to have due process, and you want them to treat you fair. You want them to allow your evidence in. You want to be allowed to confront your accusers. You want to have your day in court. You want these 12 people to listen to you just as well as they listen to the accuser and the accused. Everybody has a right to a fair trial. And at the end of the day, people can keep speaking on Rashonda Landfair, and like I said, people were saying, "Oh, that was him on the tape. That was him on the tape," and he was forgiven for that. So now, decades later, oh, now everybody got their panties up their ass in a run page. I'm looking at you. Could try to point out a few things in Rico. No, that's no. There wasn't no Rico, no form of fashion. There was a man dating, and some of them lied about their ages. The damn parents lied about their ages. This was a single man that was dating, and I will assume that a man, especially R. Kelly, he got money. And then he said he flew Faith Rogers out there. No, Faith Rogers spent her money that first time to come out there. She spent her money. So they fellowship, got to know each other, and I guess he felt like the vibe would be good. She knew that what he liked, and I know plenty of men that like to have they little tinker ting slurped on and played with. That's bedroom business. That's in the bedroom behind closed doors, what people do behind closed doors to consensual adults. Now, once again, we're gonna continue. Oh, he know better, but he ain't as slow as y'all think he is. Well, Faith Rogers wasn't as young as y'all said she is. Cause hell, you should know how if Tiff what's the girl name that Shavante Cunningham had? But said she was 14 with a condom in her backpack. Why she didn't have a condom in her damn purse? Why she didn't put a condom on him? Why she didn't say I ain't doing nothing without a condom? And then don't forget, matter of fact, my damn phone done fell back here. I want to play this again. The mama, and I'm going to put that on there. on Twitter. I'll just put it on Twitter because my phone fell behind the bed, and I ain't trying to rupture nothing in my gut. The mother stated on a blogger's thing that, oh, and why people run around here talking about my daughter got herpes. Faith does not have herpes. He tried to give her herpes. Now then you have this the blogger. When she heard that, she was kind of ticked off, and she wanted to try to switch that. Y'all, was she trying to say that? Trying to say the types and stuff, trying to clear up what she said. No, the woman said what she said, and ain't no use of you trying to clear it up. Trying to remind her now. Look, you just told the world that your daughter does not have herpes. And I talked to my doctor about herpes, and he said that herpes, a person can get herpes as a little child and grow up with herpes in their system. You can get herpes by sucking on a straw behind somebody lipstick, and he gave me the percentage of females, black people with herpes. It's a high percentage of herpes. Because 9 times out of, I say 8 times out of 10, you got all these multiple different women. Let's say 5. You probably had 2 out of 3 with herpes growing up, already with herpes. Okay, how was the herpes determined? Did they go when they had the outbreak and they swabbed it and they tested to see if it was a herpes outbreak? Huh? So when we have to be careful, and then I also wanted to speak on some things. You had the lady on the panel to say all them bloggers got on there and use his name for money gain. I ain't never used Robert's name for money gain. And then yeah, I went in and did the monetizing for a commercial to be played on some of them. I tell you, I say 97% cannot be monetized. Okay, um, I thought maybe if I monetize, maybe it'll pay for my stream yard. Okay. Nobody got Dr. Ricker though. They said a lot and they lied when they said they got tested. Ain't no test. Outbreaks only. Determined that's not testing. Next thing remember at the protest, the drunk dude, gee. I don't know no GLB. I'm lost on that. I just want to like come on and just speak the facts because we can't come on here and say because the court says somebody's guilty that they're guilty. Them people that's on my thumbnail spent from 10 years to 38 years in prison because the system said that they were guilty. But did they give up? Nope. They did not give up. They did not give up. Who would go to prison and knowing that they didn't do something wrong? And people keep saying, oh, y'all act like he totally innocent. He act like he totally innocent. We ain't say that. We guilty of a lot of stuff. Everybody's guilty of something. But to say if the court says that you guilty, you need to bow down and do nothing. Talking about Mr. 1.6 million, aka child, you gonna have to text message me because you know I don't be in these YouTube streets like that. I be so damn lost when y'all be talking to me. Y'all know I be lost when y'all be talking. I'm like, what the hell they talking about? Because I'm telling y'all, when I go on a channel, if I want a little entertainment and this is entertaining, I'm gonna. Hi, I'm just fine. How you doing, baby? And Justice. But I had to speak on that because when I heard that young man say that, I said, "Now, what if you been in?" So that was 2 years ago, right? They lock you up. It's 2 years now, 3 years, 3 years. When 3 years be like 3 years, right? And you in there trying to fight for your life, knowing you didn't do anything, knowing that you was ambushed and you was railroaded because of hatred and whatever the hell was going on in them YouTube streets with the people in the YouTube streets with you. So we can't sit here and say that. But that woman was saying, I appreciate these people when they say bloggers, stop saying all these R. Kelly bloggers. Don't do that. Some did it, some didn't. Cause when you saying all, you put me in it. I didn't come in here for no money. I give a lot of stuff away. I was just hoping to get stuff because I had plans. I had plans. I swear to God, and people tell you in the background, like, well, if I was getting it, I've been, blessing somebody with something, you know, on 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 the first of the month. Oh, it's bills due, it's groceries to be bought. Let me bless two people, with $100 a piece to go pay a bill or some groceries. That's what I was gonna do. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's what I was gonna do. But it didn't happen, so I didn't worry about it. I don't ask, but I'm gonna show because I don't want nobody. This is and people thinking that monetizing thing, you getting a bunch of money. Let me show y'all something. The whole beginning of the year, this is how much and I ain't even reached no threshold, baby. I have not even reached a threshold, no form of damn fashion. This is from March up to now because the other people are getting the people the videos, clips, and stuff been pay on there. They get that. The money, the music being played, they get them 2 pennies. Let me put it up there. Cause so $8.77 for the year. You think that's some money? So you think I came in this for $8.77 from March to now? So uh, you can squash that shit. I tipped the waitress $10. What have they did to help anyone? What have they favorite bloggers did? See, and that's what I'm saying. Like when my page got muted, I did my on my other channel. I was giving away T-shirts. I was giving away masks, and I'm gonna tell you something. The masks wasn't cheap, nor the T-shirts, cause they were $45 a T-shirts. I don't know how many T-shirts I gave away. That was $45. And then when people were going through the pandemic, I donated money towards helping people, that they wasn't getting the unemployment and they didn't know what to do. I was doing that. I don't do anything to brag because I don't do that. It's stuff I have did behind the scene. I ain't tell nobody. I have helped people behind the scenes, even with me being towed down for 8 freaking weeks, and then got 3 more to go. I still lay in this bed thinking about helping somebody else, just like my neighbor. She just moved in. She's from Arizona. She's a older lady. She's African. We she this one was nice enough. I'm trying to get out the truck with my walker, and I had a bag, and this old lady walked up. She said, "Baby, I'll help you." And she came in the house. We talked a little bit. I introduced myself to her, and she gave me her name. I gave her my name. We swapped numbers. I called her. I said, "Hey." I said, I'm gonna go. I said, I'm planning on going grocery shopping on the 3rd. I said, because I need to get more microwave dinners and stuff for me because I'm not going to be walking downstairs to cook. I said, if you want to come with me or you want to write down a list, I want to buy you some groceries. Okay? And that's the type of stuff that I do. I don't, I'm not here to use his name for a money game. I'm here because just like my nephew, and then I have two other relatives that I'm trying to fight for that's incarcerated, and my grandson's father ex-girlfriend was mad at him, and her daughter is like, um she's mentally challenged, and she talked that little baby into coaching her into saying that that man molested her, and they have not been together for 15 years. Said the child was molested at the age of 4 years old, and the girl was 15 years old, up there on that witness stand. Listen to what her mama said, because this man got married. So now I am trying to, it's four black men in my family that I'm trying to fight for. My sister is so worried. She broke down. And she said, I told him. She said, I kept telling him, just leave these women alone. Stop trying to be a player, and get you one woman to get married, because that's what God wants you to do. And I said, let me tell you something, baby. You can have the be married and have the purest heart, but when these people get you and they want you, they want you. I said, what we have to do, I said, you can't afford an attorney. We don't have no 15,000. We're just gonna have him to get a court-appointed attorney and get the discovery, and whatever he can tell us and his attorneys can tell us, we can go from there, and we can work with that attorney. We'll do some digging and some investigating, and we'll learn different things about the law, and we're gonna help him. So I'm not gonna sit here and agree on, if because 12 damn people, and even if you had a bench trial and the judge say you guilty, I'm not gonna sit here and let one person or 12 people determine the life of my nephew or my other relatives, and they gone for life. I be damned. I'm not gonna accept it. Now, if they tell me out there, and it's still I wouldn't accept it, because the time does not fit the crime. So please stop saying all bloggers, all supporters. All supporters ain't on is not on here about no money. If somebody bless me, I appreciate it. Let me pay. Let me pay. Now, if I can't pay StreamYard, you gonna see a duck up there. I just use the free. You don't get too much with it, but you can come on here and talk. You can't play your videos. You can't share the pictures, but you can come on here and talk. Let me know. I will help. Yeah, it'll be nice to do a giveaway, and that's what I've been wanting to do. I'm trying to throw my dad a birthday party. I swear I ain't gonna lie, black people, Lord have mercy, Jesus. I'm like, I'm not sitting here. I'm just sitting in this bed, and I just been trying to order a few things for my dad to get ready for his birthday party that's gonna come up, because he deserve it, because he's a great man. And I know damn well if something happened to my father, I'm gonna be a fighting sister. Cause that man there, no, 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 baby. Mm-mm. He ain't like that, baby. My daddy believes in the law, abiding by the law, and things like that. And he's the sweetest person in the world. And for me to bow down and say that a damn 12 people determine if my daddy guilty or not is a damn lie. I ain't gonna bow down and accept a damn thing. So basically, you saying bow the fuck down. You got, and we speak constantly speaking on Robert, but we're not speaking on the accountability of these other people, like the mothers, like the women. Shit. Hell, we all been hurt. Hell, we all thought our cooches can pull a man. I don't care if your coochie can get off your body and tap dance and run circles for a man. That man gonna do what he want to do. If people have their hearts broken, but I'm not gonna accept no scorned woman. Period. To put no charges on my nephew. He get life in prison. I'm not doing that. Now you show me a videotape. I want them to show me a videotape where my nephew pulled a gun out on a female and robbed her. You show that to me. Cause any of my dad's grandkids, if they need money, they're not desperate to go rob somebody. They're gonna call my dad. He's gonna call his mother. He's not gonna pull a gun on no female. Even everyone is guilty of 12, and that's what the innocent project. I'm telling you. So in that case, what about the Central Park Five boys? The 12 people said that they are guilty, so they guilty. Just bow down, Central Park Five, and say because the judicial system said you guilty, so bow the hell down. I was thinking the small bag of earrings. Okay, that'll be nice. Stand up to be counted. Yeah, I wanted to do a giveaway for for the bring in the new year. I still don't know what I want to do, but I want to do that. Um, Everybody know my situation. I can do one or two people, give away something, pull names and things like that. I can do that. You know, I also believe in pointing out the lies from the truth. Miss April said, also, Miss April, she said, well, I tried to give people the thing to humanize him, all the bloggers. No, ma'am. You didn't reach out to me. Because I've been saying I need his people, to give me something to show that he is a human being, because these people got him out here like he's some kind of mad animal. So, family, friends, whoever, y'all remember that? If Miss April reached out to all the bloggers and had that, I would have played it. I played the clip where Robert was singing to her mother that was passing away. I played some clips of other things if I can find it, and I even put the thing, the kindness of R. Kelly up, telling people drop down the information, drop it, so I can share it. It didn't happen. Just say you reached out to a person and told them that you had it, but they didn't play it. Cause I'm gonna speak for myself. Miss April, you didn't come to me and had said you had a video to humanize Robert. You did not. I've been trying to do that for the longest. I said all we hear is bad things about Robert. And then I did that little video with K Michelle, even with the hair braider saying that he saved her from an abusive relationship. Both of them women. And I said, so y'all tell me how a man gonna go in and save a woman from an abusive relationship to bring her in to abuse her. Yes, it does. Yes. We need changing of the court role and structure, okay? We need to change the court role and structure, period. Because the system is all jacked up. Because the crime does not fit the time. To give this man talking about they gave him 30 years, he gonna be in there for a long time. Y'all don't do that because you angry at somebody else. Because if it was you gonna want somebody to fight for you. Y'all stop hurting this man to hurt somebody else. He didn't have a fair shot. You know it, and we all know Robert didn't have a fair shot. In his they demise his constitutional right to a fair trial. The judicial system is jacked up. The court roles and structure need to be changed all around. It's not right. I don't care what nobody say. I am the type of person. I'm gonna believe in what I believe in, and I ain't changing my mind. I'm not changing my mind. I don't care what y'all say. Oh, she said it. A lot of people said some stuff. So in that case, this girl come back and said that you tried to do violate her in the room, and she wanted you out of there. You threatened her and said you better not say nothing to nobody, and you stayed stuck up under her. And you said you stayed up under her because you had your high price stuff in her room and stuff. So we could say, and she said, well, he stayed up under me because he was threatening me, and I was scared. I'm just a little small woman. And now, so we could say, well, she said it. So we gonna believe her because she said it. And you're gonna say no, what I said was true. I stuck up under her because I want her going back to her hotel and go and steal my $5,000 watch. It doesn't roll that way. Now come on, you know, whew. Let me take me a pee real quick, y'all. Just give me a second. Cause the same way if something went down with him in that situation, I would have fought for him. I would have went to that courthouse and I would have told him, listen, that didn't happen that way. I'll be a witness. Cause I ain't finna be allowing nobody to be locked up for life because of retaliation, because people mad, because of somebody they really don't know to say something on a screen, or came somewhere and act all stuck up, or he didn't speak. If ass didn't speak to me, honk your goddamn Dory. Cause I'm going about my business. Now that's the same for any of other females and males that's in this chat. If some go down and I see something ain't right, I'm gonna fight for them too. Robert just having to be the poster child for this bull crap that they got going on with this system. Because the court roll and structure is jacked up to allow people in New York to strike everything down that these people try to bring. You're supposed to have a right to defend yourself in court. Now, if they don't have a right to defend themselves in court and show evidence like the prosecutors, well, damn it, tear that whole damn Constitution down. Just burn it down. And go with the damn flow. You got the DAs making us they go, allowing them to bring shit in at the last minute. Wouldn't allow the damn defense team to bring in nothing. And once again, Robert has no involvement with any of them lies that them people put on them other men. Don Russell, none of them. They didn't show a text message of Don Russell and Robert's conversation, because if they did, they would have showed Robert saying, okay, don't do this, send this to the attorney. That's what you would have saw. They've been watching Robert for a while. I'm pretty sure they tapped his phone just like they tapped Don's. They arrested Don's devices before they arrested Don. It took Don a long time to get them devices back. And you don't know what they deleted out of there. It was good he had a bag up though. So they couldn't do nothing with it. They didn't have nothing. Everything that they discussed was about him getting deals so he can have money flowing for himself other than singing, introducing him to people to try to get him some endorsements. Um, I'm at the studio. I'm at the bar. Come right up. I'm going to the gym. I'm at the studio. I'm sick, bro. How you doing, bro? I hope you feeling better. I'm sick, bro. I hope you feeling better. I found this and this person infringing on your right. Okay, send that to my attorney. He named the attorney. That's all them bastards had. So they couldn't put shit on Robert. And I kept telling everybody that. But they ride with these assholes that's done mad. They pissed off at Don, and for whatever goddamn reason, I don't know. Now, everybody, give him his stuff back. Give Robert his stuff back. What they doing? Seizing all his shit and selling it and finna give to these women. And I just found that very jacked up that they had the nerve, the prosecutors wanted Robert to pay Azriel for lost wages in work. What damn work did she do? She was getting $10,000 a month for not even watching. She wasn't washing clothes, wasn't washing dishes. You had somebody else in there washing and folding up their clothes. And they didn't want to wash their clothes. They'll tell him that they need clothes and they need them. He give them the credit card. Instead of trying to put somebody down and call them stupid and all that kind of stuff. That's why we supposed to take this shit and learn. No, he didn't have the best people around him. This child came from wherever he was as a child into all kinds of damn rotten hands as a child, listening to these people thinking this is right. They're just like a child with a bad parent. Their child gonna run amok, and they gonna have to learn from life learning lessons. And you can say, yeah, he talks real good. He can no pay attention to Robert. Go to his interviews and pay attention to his interviews. Talk to that man about music, because see, that's what the teacher instilled in him and told him he was the best in. And when a person has that kind of challenge and they able to do something that everybody loves and they getting attention from him, that's gonna be boom. That's gonna be something in his great in his mind, and he's gonna take it and he's gonna be like, I finally got something. I can't read. I want to tell nobody I can't read, but I'm finna go in. I'm finna do this. I used to work with a lot of them, from kids to adults, and I'm telling you, it's it's hard to explain. And then when he said that, and yes, young man, he did get evaluated by a psychiatrist, and those are the people that diagnose you. I know for a fact. Okay, I know for a fact the doctor don't diagnose you with these mentally challenged things. It's the psychiatrist, your therapist, not no doctor, not your PCP, not your gynecologist, not your pulmonologist, not your dermatologist, none of them people. Gastrologist, none of them. Therapists diagnose you with those with mental illness, okay, or mentally are delays. They diagnose you with that because they are licensed to go in, to run tests, ask you questions, give you um have you to they'll name just say they'll name five different things. Apple, a quarter, lemon, necklace, suitcase. And then they'll talk to you. Then they'll come back 20 minutes later and ask you what was just said. Then they'll give you an IQ test. Then they'll have you to spell a certain word. A lot of people can't read, but they look at movies, they look at different things, they look at other people speak, and then they take that. Robert's music comes from what he see around the world and experience in his life. What he see going on with other people. Because believe me, people with autism, if they get in the right hands, they are very, very smart people. I have a client, um, her daughter has autism. My client's a judge. That child graduated and she going to college. She don't write that good. You can't really understand what she's writing, but they sending her to college. He just had to have the right people. Yes, he's in his 50 now. But I'm not gonna be the one to throw him away like a piece of trash. If I'm riding with him, I'm riding with him. I'm a ride or die. And like I said, I feel like he been punished enough. He been in there 3 years. He been punished enough. They done took all his money from him. They done stripped his name down. They stripped all his clothes. And they hung him on the cross and they crucified him. He's been punished enough. But who's out here that y'all see the most that's banging him down like this? Us. It's us. We see all these gangbangers going into New York, up in New York, California, Chicago, here in Houston, Little Rock, killing young people, killing kids. Where's the outrage for that? Now that's when you say that they stupid. Just like with money, you saying he should have known about his money. He shouldn't have waited till he got in that much trouble to try to figure out about his money. When you have an accountant and you hire somebody to handle your business, you would think that. But he wasn't taught finance and accounting. He wasn't taught finance and accounting and stuff like that to know, because didn't nobody try to teach him that. Only thing they wanted to do was keep him busy. Let him do his basketball, let him do his music and things like that. We got you. We got a professional. A lot of rich people got these people handling their affairs. Mild justice is not true and fair. That's what I'm thank you. Thank you, Trigger. That's what I'm saying. The court roles and structure needs to be changed. Period. Just like I showed y'all, I put in my community chat where they got this man up in that prison. All you see is bone and being treated like a dog. They still human beings. Because nobody's gonna want their loved one. If you go to prison, you ain't gonna want to be in there treated like a dog. Because the prison is to reform a person, to work on them. And that's why I said it needs to be changed. Y'all don't throw them animals that chewing up kids and by the neck and taking their throats out and killing them. Y'all take them damn dogs and y'all train them and then you give Fluffy back to the owner, and she's still accepting this damn dog after he took her 2-year-old daughter life. But we speaking on human beings like throw them away. Robert has every right, and I don't think when you say people and they just saying he's innocent. Ask them what they feel he's innocent of, because a lot of people feel he's innocent of this and or that. He was forgiven for 2002. People had in their head about it. People was making skits and jokes about it, but wasn't no rampage about it. Nobody wasn't marching saying lock his ass up back then when he was found not guilty. So now, okay, if we're gonna go by that, now you said the court said it. Now the court said he wasn't guilty in 2008, but now you saying that was her on the tape, so he's guilty. And the reason why he was found not guilty because she didn't speak. But if you saying we're gonna go by the system because what the court said, then if the system said he wasn't guilty, he's not guilty. Or what you saying he's guilty of? Which one is it? Because I still don't take. I'm still not taking away what these people doing because it's all a money grab. All a money grab. And what they did, they worked hard and they used people like Don, Richard Arline, his supporters, and that Michael Williams. They used the YouTubers and everybody to keep Robert locked down, not have a bond, so he can so they can tell all these people, if you testify, you'll get some money. And all they want is money. He ain't gonna never get out. You see, he can't get no bond. He ain't never getting out. So this is your chance. We can give you Section 8. We can do this and we can do that for you. You're gonna get restitution. And you know he's rich. We got all his stuff. We seized his stuff, okay? Just like the royalties. I'm thinking, if I'm not mistaken, I'm thinking that his wife went in first, and the judge ordered. I don't know which one went first, but the judge ordered for him to pay child support out his royalties. So then we got the Wood girl, and then we got the studio people getting his royalties right now. So they just sucking him dry. We shouldn't be laughing at a person and calling them dumb. We should take this and teach people money management, how to manage your money. If you making a little bit all the way to being rich, we should use this as a life learning lesson, not to sit here and just knock a person while they down, kick them, spit in their face, and piss in their face while they're down. You don't do that. I think that was Trina. I think it was Trina. Was that Tina Trina on the panel and Skylight? They was on there too. And still again, the tape. We ain't see no tape. It was a still tape. You had one of the girls say it was her on there, and then she lied and said it was her on the tape, and then all of a sudden she changed the mind, said it wasn't her. So we don't know what's on the tape. But Robert didn't go down. It wasn't he. That wasn't Don Russell wasn't in no part of no Rico. They just use my video. They use a small little text message of Don Russell's mother. They didn't put that whole video text message up there, and she wasn't even talking about that he went out and did something for you. Where she was saying that Robert owed Don Russell some money for getting him a tour bus, okay, and paying for them hotels for that when they went on for that concert. He used his credit card. She said it's not fair. And I know he going through something, but you need your money, and it's no more than right. She asked him for the money. When she said he helped you, and that's why I said it's a beginning and an end to a conversation. Just like I said with Jane, I said it's something more to that video, to that conversation, because what mother when their daughter said he be something and he be not wanting us to wear the tight. Mama gonna be like, why he worrying about what you wearing? And that's when y'all remember when I said that. I said some ain't adding up with that. I said it's a beginning and the end to the conversation, baby. And I want to hear what the mama said, because the mama said something. Welcome to the music industry. They home Megan the Stallion must be dumb too. She broke before because of her label. Oh, Megan broke too. It's us that do not stand up for each other. It's stupid to allow a person to just go down like this. So you just say, "Oh, he just dumb. He was just stupid." Hell, we all made mistakes. You gotta look at. I'm telling you, you have to look at your surroundings and your growing up and what you know and don't know. Just like you have people that's living in a project and their mothers and fathers never took them out anywhere to see nothing else in the world. That's all they gonna know is the projects. That's all they gonna know if they see their mamas and daddies hustling to hustle. Cause that's all they know. But if you take your child out and let that child see the world, see something different, and put them around some different people that's gonna educate them, and they see these people and they find them amazing, they're gonna be like, "Oh, I want to be like this person. Oh, I want to be better than this person." But if all they know is the projects, that's all they know. Oh, he been around this person. He been all over the world. I'm gonna tell you about the music industry. You can be all over the world, but you ain't gonna get a chance to do too much or nothing to learn nothing about being all over, around the world until people, because everything in a rush. They break down this, they discuss your agreement with them, your and stuff, Okay, this is how much you get. We paid you in advance, so once you get on that stage, you here now. Here's the rest of your money. And then if they get up there and do a piss ass poor performance, they can go back and sue them for the money because they didn't obligate. They breached their contract. They didn't do what they said they were gonna do. But everything's in a rush. You go in, you try to get you a little nap. You got to change your clothes. You might have to do a press conference. You might have to go to the radio station. You ain't got time to sit down and talk and learn nothing and talk to your accountant about nothing. You just on the go. Once you do that, you gotta jump into the limo. You go into autograph signing. You at the mall doing the autograph signing. So you gotta leave there. Now you gotta go and talk to this radio station. You probably going to 4 different radio stations promoting the show. You doing ticket giveaways. You doing stuff like that. Then it's time to go for a sound check. You doing sound check. You dance. Got your performance people to be up there and telling them where they need to line up at and where they need to stand at. You telling them the sound ain't right. We gotta get the sound right. You looking back. You gotta talk to your bodyguard. They telling you your exits and escape routes and things like that and all these different things. So no, no, mm-mm, hell no. And then they got acting like this man swinging his self all over the place with these women, talking about 100 times, 100 times. That's why I say I just wish they could break down the music industry, especially with Robert Sylvester Kelly. Them the joy be like, wait a minute, there ain't nowhere in the hell that this man is doing all this here and doing this here and that there. He must have a penis that he can screw out. I'm just saying. It's whew. She said she want out her deal. Oh, you said I'm talking about Megan. I thought she'd been out of her deal. Who she with? I bet those that was bringing the financial BS to keep R. Kelly attention, they found a way to remove them from his life. I'm just fine they did. Cause see, I'm telling y'all, I don't know why it's so much hatred for Don Russell. Just because you got a few bloggers that hate his gut. That man was telling Robert where his money was at. Robert was getting ready to do a lot of suing. A lot of people didn't. They right today they celebrating that he's in jail where they can't go back and he can't go back and sue their asses for stealing. She said she won out her deal. No, we paying you in weave and white toes nail polish. How to twerk. It's and what I'm so shocked about Meg. She was in college. She was in college when she started doing this music stuff. I don't know what she went to major in. Yeah, the music industry is the real pimps. They are pimping these people. I ain't heard but y'all favorite rappers on TV radio struggling. It's kind of weird though. It's to me. It seems like they trying to get the R&B singers locked up, and then you got the rappers being killed. And what was so crazy, it was a parent drove his 17-year-old son to go kill that rapper. I forgot the name of that rapper. I don't know anything about him. But he shot him. It was a black man had his own son shooting another black man. That's where the outrage should be at. Not no consensual sex with no man, and not nothing that happened decades ago. Because if everybody felt that that was him on that table, felt guilty, why fight? Why you come in here and fight? If you're gonna come back and change your mind later on. I'm just like this. Just if the person that did something to you that pissed you out, just take it out on them. That man is in jail. He fighting for his life. I pray that he wins, and it is what it is. Cause if I was forgiven back then, it is what it is. I'm not. It's nothing gonna change my mind. Cause the man never denied being with a certain person. He always been straight up with who he was with when he was with them. And it is what it is. Everybody like, oh my God, but you sitting up here saying it's okay. Okay, you what was you marching back in 2008 when he was acquitted? Was it outraged then? Was you outraged and to let's go all the way back. 2007, 2006, 2005, 2004, 2003, 2002. Was you outraged? Was you marching? Did y'all do all this stuff that they Me Too doing now? Decades ago? No. Hell no. But you're worried about Aaliyah. When Aaliyah started doing her thing with the Timberlands and all that, but y'all wasn't worried about none of this shit. Then soon when these white folk come out and try to put all this stuff and made millions off these dumbass black people, then y'all dumb black asses want to follow suit. You on there talking, then you getting on the thing and talking about you can't afford a hamburger. You because you done laid up. You done screwed somebody and now you want sympathy because you can't afford a goddamn hamburger. Better get the hell up out of here. Hell. Cause kitty cat ain't gonna get you nothing. And then to sit there and talking about Yeah, he did this and did that. That ought to be a lesson to everybody. You put on a goddamn condom. I ain't letting that slide. Shit, everybody putting everything on one damn man. Ain't nobody mad at the Greg Senior or her mama. Shit. And they the damn parents. Shit. What an outrage with that. Shit. What the damn parents said. The parents just get away with it. Hell. But then y'all say, nah, they don't know better. This boy right here in Houston, Texas, y'all. Katie School, not too far from me. Now, he got a fake, people need to look at this right here. People y'all better start with these fake account threatening and all that kind of stuff. Cause baby, you don't, especially when you're talking about shooting up somebody. Boy, 17 years old. They went and got his ass, baby. And you mean to tell me, now ain't nobody saying, oh my God, he's 17 years old. He don't know no better. You kiss my ass with that. Shit, you cannot tell me that baby, these teenagers don't know no better, honey. They can tell you all kinds of stuff. Shit, they know more stuff than us. Wait, he did. Nah, damn, Jamal. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He denied her. I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to tell people. It ain't like Robert just sitting in there and saying I wasn't with this person. I wasn't. He'll tell you. Like I don't know. I don't know that person. I don't know this person. I don't know this person. I just took a picture with this person. I don't know this person. Now I'm gonna see if y'all gonna be like, uh, uh, but he's 17. He don't know no better. The boy just turned 17 too. He got a fake account and was playing on there for he was on TikTok playing and mentioned something about going shoot up Katie's private school, and them damn people with it, then they took it serious now. So ain't nobody talking about his damn cortex to the membrane. So I guess the cortex to the women's membrane for opening their kitty cocks up is okay. We're gonna let them slide for open their kitty cock. I just say let them learn and teach them a damn lesson. They don't deserve, I don't think they deserve no restitution or anything like that. Because at the end of the day, you smart enough to know to use protection. Cause yes, at a certain age, we all curious, baby. We want to know how it is. You see something on TV, you want to try it. You want to see how it is. Now we're gonna talk about the cortex to the membrane with him. We're gonna talk about the cortex to the membrane. Oh, they boys though. They boys, so it's different. It's different. It's different. Oh, they shot somebody, so they can get away with it. They just open their legs up so they can be excused. A man can go to jail for life. He needs to go to jail for life over some sex. It wasn't now. If we talking somebody being the R, and we talking little toddlers, infants, and little girls. I ain't talking about no adult teenagers, but we talking about adult teenagers in this situation. So what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Now, if they can hold these teenagers here responsible for what their actions, and matter of fact, a sixth grader got arrested for writing a damn note, and the note was stupid as hell, and the child got arrested. A sixth grader. Ain't nobody talking about his damn cortex to the damn brain. Shit. I guess women cortex, young women cortex to the brain just jacked up. Our brain just jacked up. We don't know shit. So basically what y'all trying to say, we just dumb. We females dumb. And history shows and statistics shows that women mature quicker than men. So cause you dismiss me with it. Now, moving now, but when we go to talking about stuff like that, I was like, I'm gonna have to say something now, because I feel like it's just I'm upset, and I'm just gonna say stuff to upset people that upset me, and don't do that, because you're gonna want somebody to fight for you, and if you know you innocent or something, you're gonna keep fighting. People say, you know how many in there in jail saying that they innocent? If you in jail for 30 years and you still saying you innocent, you might be goddamn innocent. Cause hell, 30 years and you still fighting for your innocence? Don't don't they say women mature before us? Well, we see that's not the case. I guess the hell not. Shit. And I'm gonna tell you this. My sister, and people just don't understand. My sister told me yesterday, she said, you know that picture of you and your two daughters? I said, yeah. I said, I showed that to my she was at the hospital, she worked at in Shreveport. And she said she showed the other nurses my picture. And so they was like, yeah, she looked like a little girl, talking about my baby girl. My baby girl is 30 years old. And so she said, which one is the mama? And they pointed to my oldest daughter. Like every time we go somewhere, they think my oldest daughter is the mother. And my oldest daughter, like, I'm sick of them trying to say I look old. And when she was 15 years old, and I ain't talking about my daughter frame or nothing like that, but I'm talking about what we need to do now, because you can't even look. You can look at a woman and she can look like a young girl, and you can look at a young teenage woman and she look like she 35. Or you can have the mama to vouch for you and say you a certain age. Hmm. Or consent. Because I don't know how it work in other states, but my thing is, when a parent know about a situation and they consent with the situation between two people, if he's older, a certain amount of age difference, and the parent consent to it, they don't supposed to be trying to lock him up for that. If they feel like it was a violation, they should lock up the parents. They should lock up the parents because they consent. They consent to it. And I say to all the parents consent. As real and land fair. Now, from what I was told something different. That she started having feelings for Robert when she got older. And that's what I heard. She started having feelings for him sexually when she got older. That's all I heard. I can't clarify it. I don't have no evidence on it. I'm just going by what some people said. That was around. And it was people around. They didn't speak up. They was actually living there at the time. So I guess they want to stay out of it. They don't want no parts of it. They don't want their name nowhere involved. So can't get mad. I ain't gonna get mad at these people. Those was Robert's decision. A lot of people didn't want to say anything because they was afraid that they were gonna lose their little spot at the bar and all this different shit. They must be talking about their bodies because they sure ain't talking about their brain. I'm just gonna tell you here. When I was 15 years old, I was very matter of fact. I was 12 years old and was mature. And we was living in California, not California, but South Dakota. When my sister was 12 years old, my dad didn't need no babysitter no more. He shipped her back this way. And my older sister, even myself and my brother, we knew how to handle ourselves at home. We was mature. We knew to wash some dishes, clean the house. It's just how you was raised. But we are curious. Everybody is curious of something. They want to try something. But at the same time, your curiosity, you gotta have some common sense too. I'm pretty sure they had sex ed. How many times they talked about sex? Say no to sex or use a condom. Even when you go to the OBGYN, the health clinic, they actually show these teenagers how to put on a condom. They actually give away condoms. You can go to the health clinic and get condoms. And your parents don't have to be there when you want to go get them condoms. Okay? Maybe I was a little late at the comment you just had says you had said seriously. I think that the police is not locking the parents up yet because it really seems like even government has been wanting Robert too. So yeah, I'm gonna put it like this. And I don't believe in the lockup thing. I just feel that the parents should be held accountable. I I'm gonna put it like this. I'm talking about my situation because I was gonna be with this man. I don't care what the people said. The police or all nobody, because the hater of his ex girlfriend tried to call the police and shit like that. They have tried to call the police, CPS, and everything else. But I wasn't nobody gonna keep me from my man. I got him. Yeah, that was the wrong thing for her to do to try to keep him from me. I'm like, no, you don't know who I am, and I was that experienced, like mature. I was very mature. Shit. But my mom had to tell the police that she consent to our relationship. I told my mom, I said, you better. I said you better consent, cause I ain't. I'm not finna have him going to jail. And she said, this girl gonna be with this man. She don't care what nobody say. I said, I'm gonna be with him because I love him. And she actually consent. My mama consent. She told the police, yeah, I consent. I'm responsible. I'm responsible for her being there. I take all responsibility. That's what she told the police. She know how to handle herself, and the police knew him. He was a good worker, a hard worker. The mayor knew him, and he was just this hard working person, never been in trouble. All he do is work, 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 work. He didn't drink, he didn't do drugs or anything like that. I know what I wanted. I wanted me a hardworking man that can handle his damn business, okay? And that was me. And I ain't trying to tell nobody else. And this is a grown-ups situation here, so I don't want nobody thinking that I'm trying to teach their kids nothing. Your kids ain't got no business watching my channel. This is for the grown and the sexy, okay? So, other words, the reason the parent has been locked up because the parents could be working for the government doing the setup. Child, I don't know. I just my question is, so why we couldn't allow when you brought the parents when Azrael brought the parents up and Alan not Thomas Flannery tried to get the parents in. He said that the daughter brought it up. They shut that down. When you open that door, they should have. When she brought the parents' name up, they should allow Robert defense team to put them people on that stand. And they fought tooth and nail because they knew damn well what their mama did. And as well as the daddy. And I'm glad Jennifer Bunjean brought that text message out. She brought it out for a reason. I'm not gonna sit up here and be a barbershop hater. I'm not gonna do that. He was rich. He should have known better. It's a lot of damn rich people that didn't know their finances and stuff. Hell, I'm hiring somebody to do this shit for me. And then when I do get my little enjoyment, then I'm gonna study. I mean, do that. I'm trying to read. Why was he still before he purchased a ticket? Can you retype that? Because I'm confused. Why was he student before they purchased the ticket? I'm not understanding that, sweetheart. It's 2 hours in here, and I didn't want to be in here over 2 hours. But I have nothing against barbershop haters. You know what I'm talking about, Mr. J. I done seen it too many times. The niggas in there shooting the breeze and stuff in there, and stuff, and you got the one that just say the dope dealer. Just say you got the dope dealer, and he got all the women's running behind him. And this man got money. He well known, and he got it going on, got a good job, and they all in there laughing and talking. Yeah, man, and oh man, that I heard you got this big ass house, and then you got other dudes. Yeah, I see that big ass house, and it, my niggas up, yeah. As soon they leave out, yeah, that motherfucker ain't shit. That motherfucker. I tried to ask him could he get me on and shit. The nigga hating this shit because he know I can do better than him and shit like that. That's barbershop haters. So they can't tell them how they feel in their face. They start talking about them when they walk out their back. Them ain't no real niggas. I like real. I like real. Now one thing I ain't gonna do. I ain't gonna come on here with the shit. If I got your number, right, Mr. J, I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna text your ass to tell you about yourself. I'm gonna get on there and tell you about yourself. I'm gonna tell you. But I'm just saying, I just like with him, I would have been doing the same thing if they tried to put that child in that mess because everybody was mad at him, and I would have just been up there and be like, nope, it didn't happen that way. These people, everybody, this is a YouTube beef type shit. One person better than the other, and they want money, but I ain't gonna lie to you. When they said that he asked for what 2,000 or 5,000, I ain't coming unless they give me 2,000, 5,000. I'm like, oh hell no, now, cause hell, if we gonna be paying that kind of money, we better get somebody to advocate for us that can bring a crowd. Or we gonna get somebody to come in and that's a celebrity that can march with us for a few hours so we can bring a crowd, or get somebody to organize a professional to organize our protest for 2 to 5,000, because he can't bring out a bunch of people. I said that when it came down to that right there, when they told me, I said, shit. Well, hell, give me 5,000. Cause I'll take that 5,000 and I'll go look for Booster or somebody. Booster, come walk with us, nigga. I got 5,000 for your ass. Somebody that can bring the media. That's what you want. Now you get 5,000 to get somebody to come advocate with us that can bring a media and put this shit on damn map. That's all I was saying. I'm like, baby. I said he can't bring no crowd like that. No, what is he talking about? Now he can't bring no crowd. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna speak my mind, but I try to do it in a respectful way, Mr. J, right? Because I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna come in the text, I'm gonna text you, and I'm gonna tell you how I feel. Because I try not to bring shit here on the YouTube street, but I'm gonna tell you how I freaking feel. I I ain't gonna. I'm welcome to the chat. I'm just saying. So don't say that because 12 damn people said that somebody goddamn guilty does not mean that. You went by what because they said guilty, and you only heard bits and pieces, because the media didn't bring all everything out. If you pay attention when we was reading what the journalist was saying, we were like, damn, we need somebody that's gonna tell us everything. And then we try to wait on the supporters that went there and to tell, but then all hell broke loose with that, and hell, we didn't get all the information. One of the person that was there, she got sick and she had to leave. So then we had to wait on the transcript, and um Miss Tracy, I guess she just, she was like, it's over with, so ain't no use of me trying to, you know, go through all this. And hell, I was waiting on Miss Tracy. I was like, okay, let me wait on Miss Tracy, maybe she'll, you know, finish reading the transcript. But don't say just cause the damn 12 people, the 12 ordinary people you see right here in YouTube world, social media world, where they get you. You got a whole bunch of people. You'll have a whole bunch of damn people to be against them, and then you'll have some that's for them. And but you looking at what the odds was against them. Just look at that. You can't look at his situation like nobody else's, to be honest with you. The odds was against Robert Sylvester Kelly. Point blank, period. The odds was against the man. And I don't give a hoot nanny what nobody say. If everybody was cool at the time when that shit happened and it's over with now, everybody was applauding him, everybody was riding for him and shit like that. And then everybody talking about, well, he shouldn't have been with that 17-year-old. Okay, but damn, she lied, her mammy lied, her pappy lied. They all knew what was going on, and they tried to play the game. They tried to play the innocent game until the shit come out. So I ain't blaming him. I'm not blaming him. I'm not even gonna blame Azriel that she wants to do her thing with him, and then I blame her for accepting what these people put in her ear about that money, and I blame her for it being money thirsty. And it tripped me out trying to get some money, and the judge denied. The judge probably like, hell no. How y'all want y'all cake and eat it too? Now y'all want to pay for unpaid wages and job loss. What damn job? She wasn't working when she was with her damn parents. She wasn't trying to work when she was with him. Talking about she could have been her music. It ain't this people that sing. I swear, them people need to have a record deal, but they ain't got one. And these people can sing. I'm like, damn, why she ain't got no record deal? She can blow. I ain't knocking the girl in her voice, but if you ain't got it, you ain't got it. Obviously, they see she ain't. The record label don't see what her parents see. They want talent. They want a different talent. They want raw talent. They want somebody that can bring a crowd. And to give them Clarice a little advice, start your daughter off. You said that she's really, really good in y'all area. Now y'all live in Florida. Azriel should have been known all over Florida and in the surrounding area. You have to first lay your hometown down, and people, the music label has to go around and be like, do you know such and such and such? Oh yeah, she's on fire. She can sing. You gotta have your hometown on lock first. And she didn't have that. She didn't even have a lot of followers on her Twitter account. She didn't have a lot of followers. When she put a comment in, she had probably 3 people, and they were probably her friends. She was on there going back and forth, arguing with her baby daddy. I mean, her daddy. That screaming ain't singing. Yes, I'm just saying she need a coach. She has a strong voice, but she don't have the right people to coach her. And she was with the right person. She when she got with him, the hell was singing, because she was there with the limelight and the traveling and the shopping, and she didn't give a damn about no singing. I didn't want to sing. They were trying to make me sing. So now your bread and butter gone. So now you got to go and make ends meet. Now all of a sudden I want to sing again. Allegedly, she got a contract with some people in Africa. I don't know how this going. I have not been trying to follow her. I don't want nobody saying I'm stalking her and all that shit. I ain't trying to stalk nobody. I ain't gonna walk away just cause what 12 damn people I don't even know that said that he's guilty. Bunch of distractions. All they are. Anything to stop information and support. People switch so fast to tell them how we really feel. They fake ass. Yeah, if you real, when you come out, don't come out because you see a bunch of supporters supporting and donating money. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I swear, I'm gonna just tell y'all how I really feel about a lot of this shit. With this crap that's going on. When one blogger said that he had $15,000 and that's how he got in his apartment, he said when he was getting his cash app, he saved his cash app to get himself in a place. And when they heard about that $15,000, and when they were seeing all these donations and these $100 these people was donating, people went goddamn crazy. I'm finna try to get some, and then it didn't happen. And the only reason why it happened with this person because it was a pandemic. People were getting stimulus checks. People were getting not income tax, but what you call them checks? Unemployment checks, and they were getting that extra $600 with them unemployment checks a week or every 2 weeks, and they didn't have shit to do. They was in their houses. They couldn't move around. They couldn't go shopping. Some went shopping online, but people sitting on the YouTube for entertainment and sitting on the social media for entertainment, and they was donating money just freely and happy. And shit. And so a lot of people wanted a piece of that pie. And then when it didn't happen that way, then people started feeling fuck them, fuck his supporters, the hell with them. And y'all know I'm not lying. Shit, just be honest. Like shit started flipping and I ain't saying nobody flip flopping. People changing their mind on shit. When you came in and said that was him on that tape from the beginning, then it should have been, it is what it is. That was him on that tape. I mean, come in. Well, that was back then, and I seen the tape. That's him on that tape. But damn, ain't no use to trying to crucify him 20 years later, because wasn't nobody giving a damn about it. Wasn't nobody giving a damn about it through these years. He was on BET award shows. He was in concert. You ain't see nobody out there protesting. You ain't see nobody up there upset about it. Then you did nobody bring it up. I ain't going to this concert because he peed on a woman. And then people talking about the other stuff with it. But at the same time, then they said that whoever the person was on that tape, said, let me piss on you, and she pissed on him first, and then she told him to piss on her. It says they saying there was some voices on there. I don't see no outrage when ain't nobody go. I don't see nobody talking shit about that Andrea. They were saying that she was on the tape screwing these girls with no cortex to the brain. What an outrage on that. They should have really been outraged. Oh my God, you as a woman and you did this shit. You didn't say this is fucked up. You didn't say that this is our godchild. Come on now. Shit. Just gonna be honest. Hell, it happened back then. I was checking her out. I said the woman ain't had her mind wasn't fucked up. The reason why I said Roshana's mind wasn't messed up because here she went to college. She did her thing. Who was inviting who somewhere? Who was inviting who? They couldn't get Robert and said that he was trying to extort her or and stuff. That's why he won that part. Because look at it. He asked her for her mother number. Who reached out to who? And you gotta look at it. If he felt threatened about Roshonda Landfair and her parents, he would have kept them close. He probably didn't give a damn. He probably was ready for the shit to come on out. If he slept with her, he probably like, just think about it. The famous piss tape. Roshonda Landfair had all the magic in her hand. Hers was way potent than Azriel Clary. You better remember who I am. And then she say, you need to get back to me because if you don't, I'll just make my own decision. So if you can sit there and try to threaten somebody, and he probably like, fuck it, do what the hell you want to do. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this extortion shit. I don't care. Now, as a juror, and I'm sitting up in there, and I hear this woman saying, my mom lost her mom, and then he take this Roshonda. Like, why she have to say this Roshonda? If he had her number, why did she have to say this Roshonda? So he wasn't keeping up with Roshonda and her mother. She was keeping up with him. He was trying to it seemed like to me he was trying to move on, get on with his life. This is Roshonda. My, my mom lost her mom. Then later on, how long did it take for him to respond? Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. She said you should call her, and he said, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What's her number? Why he ain't got the mama number? Why he ain't got Roshonda Landfair number? He wasn't trying to keep up with them people. He wasn't trying to bribe them and intimidate them. They allowed the Europe to convict them. Europeans to convict them and try to take down a legend. Yep. The mother allowed a relationship to happen, so did the father. Yeah, that's probably why they have had a heart attack. And, God bless the family. I hate that. I wish he would have been still alive so we can know how Papa feel. Because, hell, if I'm like this, you consent to it. If you felt a certain kind of way, you would have kept your daughter away. You would have stayed away. You would have went on with your life. And I still have questions on Dominique. I think she's trying to do everything, keep everything on the low in her situation. Cause I ain't gonna say didn't, but she what's the Gloria Alleyes is her attorney. Why she got Gloria Alleyes for attorney? Is she gonna sue him up under the table? Something telling me he was. of all they asses get out my pocket. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just if you listen to the testimony of her speaking, and she said, "Where you going?" She said, "I'm gonna be such and such. You gonna pull up?" She at a strip club, and she trying to figure out where he gonna be at. And he's like, "What? Where you at?" "I'm at the studio." "Can I pull up?" "Yeah, y'all can come on and pull up." She calling him. He didn't answer the phone. And then he said all she had to do was just come in like everybody else. So why she didn't just walk in? If she had all that authority and she was he had, you know, she had all this going on, why she didn't walk up in there? Why she called? Huh? If she was afraid of him and he had all this going on, why she want to keep up with him and get a number? This my new number. This Rashonda Landfair. This my new number. You going to the party? Are you going to such and such? She want to know everywhere this man going. And he was in his own world. And y'all remember I told y'all about that damn phone in that couch allegedly. I'm just saying allegedly, but hell, it must have happened the way it happened because it came out in court about that conversation with Rashonda Landfair. And that's how old girl knew that Rashonda Landfair was still trying to stay in contact with Robert and Azriel Clara because she had his phone allegedly, and he was looking for his phone, and she threw the damn phone up on the couch. So y'all remember when she in the text message, he said, "I'm sorry." He said, "I was looking for my damn phone. I just found my phone. It was up on the couch." I told y'all. But everybody like he should have got somebody his age, and he should have did this and did that. But I mean, you have to look at it, right? Some people just say your educational level is not where it should be, and you're single. Just say you're single, and you want to mingle, and then you meet this nice educated man, and he says all the correct words. He pronounces words right. He's very intelligent. He has a great job, house, and everything. And he has all these degrees and stuff, and his masters and all these different things, and you don't have that, and you really like this person, and but you're afraid to be with this person because you're gonna feel intimidated by this person. So you have Robert reading levels and stuff like that is not on that. So he's not gonna get somebody that's above him because he's gonna feel low. And I'm not saying that Robert is low. So I want y'all to understand that, but I'm just explaining to you how a person feels when they're in a situation. Because especially women, intelligent women with so much, and they think they got it all and they know everything, they will intimidate a man. They will put them down. They will make them feel low. It's a lot of them. I know that. I've seen it. I see it for myself. I got some very intelligent clients, the business owners, chemists, judges, and everything. And when the way they talk to them men on the phone, it's crazy. I'm like, just cause she the breadwinner, I be like, don't be talking to him like that. You gonna make him feel. So you have to look at it. Sometimes, I don't know, but I'm still rocking. I don't give a damn. Nobody can change my mind. The 12 jurors can't change my mind. The judicial system can't change my mind. The court roles and structures need to be changed. Period. Okay. And I'm gonna get ready to go off that. And I'm still praying for Don. He's gonna be appealing this shit, He went on and pled guilty. He didn't even want to spend no more money and go through that bullshit because he was like, he wouldn't. They didn't play fair with him, and that at that courthouse, he wasn't gonna. It wasn't gonna work with him there either. So, I'm still praying for him. I hope his appeal go through. I hope the judge just say we're gonna give you a slap on the hand. You got a child to raise. You're an intelligent man, and stop locking up these people for no reason just because you got people envying shit of somebody, or they done said something to piss you off, or you want to be up in that group, and this person shouldn't be in the group, and we're gonna do everything to tear his ass down. This shit ain't fair. It's not fair. Period. But on that note, y'all have a blessed weekend. I guess I'll go YouTube surfing since, and I gotta look both ways because I don't know how the traffic and the road rage in the street. So I'm gonna be looking and seeing what's on here. And to the young man, um, the, if 12 say so does not mean that a person is guilty because 12 people said so. We got so many people that has been vindicated. Um, they're over and the ruling overturned. You had somebody in jail for 35 years and didn't even go to court. Now, what kind of shit is that in Texas? So look that up. Man spent 35 years in prison, didn't go to court, and see. And so the system is jacked up. I don't, and I told y'all at the beginning, I don't believe in the system. I don't believe in the innocent until proven guilty. I told y'all I didn't believe in this system. I still today don't believe in our system. Our system is jacked up. Because if you're innocent until proven guilty, you're not going to allow lifetime. You're not going to allow Kim Fox. You're not going to allow these accusers. You're not going to allow no one to speak. You're going to put a gag order on everybody. Okay? You're going to put a gag order on these people. Just like the judge did with Robert in that 2008 indictment. That judge said this: we want him to have a fair trial, and we're going to put a gag order on everybody. Nobody is going to speak about a damn thing. Okay? He didn't get that this time. So put yourself in his shoes. When it come down to the law, I should have to spend $2 million on a case just to fight. I know. You shouldn't have to spend $2 million on a case. It's really ridiculous. And you know what? I think the system want people like Robert. So and because they need the money. Because just think about it. At all the crime that's going on, add up the money that taxpayers paying for jury selection. Because even if you don't get picked, just times I think the highest is in California. I think it's $10 now. $3, $6, $3, $6, $10. So you got 12. Let's say you have 1,200 people coming in different court for different court trial in one county. That's money. And then you have court appointed attorneys. The taxpayers paying for that for people that can't afford attorneys. So that's money. And so these people want to find people like Robert and try to suck them dry so they can pay for the losses that they lost in taxpayers' money. It's not their money, it's the taxpayers' money, really. I just feel like it's sad and the time does not fit the crime. Y'all people act like Robert and went and murdered and tied down and did so much stuff. And these people, and it was an enjoyable sex moment to people. They can say that now because that he did it wasn't enjoyable. If it wasn't, you wouldn't have kept going back. So therefore, my thing is y'all use that man for his money. Because if you didn't enjoy the sex, you went back for something. What you go back for? You didn't have to go back. If you didn't enjoy the sex, what you go back for? You went back for something. So if it wasn't the sex, it's the man fame and his money. So I'm not. I don't care what nobody say. I believe in what I believe in. I'm gonna keep believing in it. And I'm gonna fight for my nephew. I'm gonna fight hard. I'm gonna fight hard. I just need the evidence. We. I'm not gonna sit up there and say he deserved it because he hard headed. Yeah, my nephew hard headed. He don't listen. He don't want. We try to tell him. Life learning lesson. Maybe this will scare the shit out of him, and he'll listen. He'll listen this time. Because I told my nephew, I said, baby, you want to be a Casanova? I said, I'm going to tell you something, baby. These girls will mess your ass all the way up. I don't care how pretty you think you are. These girls will mess you up. You hurt their heart. I'm telling you. Kept telling my nephew. Sure. And he wouldn't get the pretty one. He get the ugly one. And I ain't trying to talk about nobody, but he'll get them women with a bunch of kids and shit like that. And then you got them hood rats. You go and get the women from the hood. And you don't think they gonna retaliate on your ass? You done hurt their feelings. You around their kids and stuff, and they think you gonna be their kids' daddy. And you done moved around. She done got the kids damn checks and bought your clothes and paid down on you a car. And you done burnt out on her and running on the next woman. Shit. From the subway. Got 15 years and he got caught red-handed with over 40 videos, and get this, he went from state to state. That's what I'm saying. If we gonna be comparing shit and just want to give this man life in prison because he well known, come on now. Don't hate on him because of what somebody else did to you. Don't take it out on him. Talking about the conversation on the phone. Yes, he have quotes. Yes, he will say quotes on the phone. Yes, he will talk. I mean, just because a person talk that way, that doesn't mean anything. I know that's right, Mr. J. And I told you I was gonna get off the phone 30 minutes. I mean off this thing 30 minutes ago. But y'all have a blessed weekend. I still roll. I still believe in what I believe in, and I'm not gonna change for no one. I don't care if his supporters done pissed me off and made me mad. I'm not gonna come on here and change what I feel. Cause did nobody feel that way with the pissing on the tape a while back. You had women wasn't even worried about who the person was. They were just worried about the size of him back then. It wasn't no outrage then. So hell, why outrage now? No, 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 no. I don't care what nobody say. I'm out here on nibble. Y'all be blessed. Damn right. We still ride. I'm riding. I don't give a damn. Shit. Ain't nobody changing my mind. That's why I allow other people come on. They can come on and have their opinion on how they feel, because everybody feel what they feel. I ain't trying to change nobody's mind on how they feel, but I'm here to tell you how I feel, and I'm one of them ride or die. I don't give a damn. I'll talk to you later and tell you how I feel. And everybody know that really know me, they know I'm gonna talk to you behind the scene. I ain't bringing nothing to the people on how I feel. I just want him while he's in there to stay busy, and do all these projects and whatever they got, activities, educational things, up in there. I want him to do that. Even talk to the warden and see if they can do have a music program in there, and he can, that's the way he can keep practicing his music, and teach other people how to sing. And you have, I know it's plenty of men in there that got talent, know how to sing, do like Bill Cosby. And then, while he's in there, take every course that he can. That's to get his mind off, being in there, and just be like, okay, God got me. I'm gonna use this as I'm in school to get my education, and I'm finna try to get other programs in this prison while I'm in here and things like that. So I pray for him. I pray for these young men and our young women. I just pray for us, period. Because I'm not gonna sit here and wish that on that young man because of what he's saying. I just want him to be step back and think about what situation could have happened to you. If people would have got in that lady's ear, what situation could have happened to you? And then especially you bragging on money, she still can come back. You saying you got millions of dollars, got $3 million, she still can come back on your ass and say something totally different. And it might have been 3 years ago, but look what happened to Robert. It can come back. So don't wish nothing like that on nobody. Don't celebrate nobody's downfall. It's something you don't do. You don't celebrate nobody's downfall. You don't take his situation out on him because of what other people did. But thank y'all for coming to the chat. Not ring the doorbell as you're leaving out if you didn't ring it coming in. And till the next time, y'all have a blessed one.